Just saying, as a corporate organization for East Africa, we raised $26,694 for the South Sudan response. So, colleagues, as we have been called by the president, but also as our focus, let's maintain good relationships in our homes, with our boyfriends, girlfriends, whatever you call them. Restore relationships. So, in a nutshell, FY15. Let us not miss the following. Now, let me tell you one thing before I forget. In management, the current thinking management, there's a concept, they call it management by dimming. Management by dimming. Dim, to dim things. You put a floodlight, then you dim it. The concept says that the current problem today is not micromanagement. You know, there was a time, I don't want to be micromanaged. I am a person of myself. The problem today is not micromanagement. For us, in leadership position, the problem we have is that we do macro management. We provide a very big picture. In the process, no one finds where to focus. So we paint a very big picture. You need to do this, you need income. So if you look at Vision 2040, it's very good. But if you're not careful, you may pick nothing. So my focus to you, or my call to you, don't miss to be focused in FY15. Don't participate in the management by dimming. No, you know what he talked about, lighting your torch and seeing where you can be? So let's light our torches and see where I want to focus. Let's be focused. Yesterday I talked about owning the strategy. So Vision Fund has a strategy. Do you know it? World Vision Uganda has a strategy. Do you know it? So let's be focused. Above all, let's remember, I like somebody who talked the other day. Her name is Immaculate. She said that sometimes when you go and visit a garden, I'm saying this because I know that maybe some people will watch this and their time in the programs. She said, when you go and visit a garden, you wonder whether you're in a garden or a botanical garden. You can't really see what they are growing. Are they growing crops or they're growing flowers? She also said a statement, we are accomplishing our tasks, but we cannot sustain them. Very profound statements. We are there, we achieve all our targets, we have given so much loans through Vision Fund, we have given so much, we have harvested so much, but people cannot sustain the products. So in FY15, let us focus on critical impact. Let us ensure that the children are secured for their future. Because the children today want their future secured today and not tomorrow. We have so much issue of child abuse in this country. What are we doing to secure their future? I emphasize that FY15, let's look at issue of integrity and accountability. The scripture says, not by might, not by power, but by the Spirit of God that we make things possible. So if me as a person and you as a person, you think you can achieve integrity and accountability by own might, tomorrow we hear the story that you have become a number of people who have left World Vision. Not because you wanted, but because either you have resigned for fear of dismissed or you have been dismissed. In FY15, we want to focus on doing more with less. Let's look at our spending. Last year, we made an announcement, no transport refunds. It was not easy for people to get it. Others have got, others have not. That's what declaration means. Others will go with you, others will drag it down. But the most important thing is that declaration is there. This year we are saying let us do more with less. And that requires us to do with strategic partnerships. Today, the partnership department is bombarded with a lot of requests from people to partner with us. Not because they want to partner with us, but because they want money. Because we have said that for you to be given money, you should have an MOU with us. But I want us to focus more on strategic partnerships, which leads into the well-being of children. Let us focus on evidence building and reporting. I highlighted yesterday, a lot is being done and a lot has been done, but we seem not to have enough record to remind ourselves what we have achieved. So FY15 is also the year when we shall establish a new strategy for 16 to 18 for World Vision Uganda. That caused a lot of work, because by April next year, which is 2015, we should have our strategy approved by the board and the region. But also in 2016, or FY16, World Vision will be in Uganda celebrating 30 years. Now, if you see somebody next to you is praying for me, okay, you tell them, please, pray the Catholic way. Don't close your eyes. Because if you close, we think you are sleeping. Okay? So if you see somebody, just quietly tell them, hey, don't pray in the Catholic way. Don't close your eyes. If you close your eyes, we will think you are sleeping. So it reminds me where somebody says, why do you think that children go into the children church on Sunday morning? So one child said, no, because the adults there, they sleep. So they don't want us to disturb them. But I am mindful that after you have eaten, it is not easy to keep your eyes open. So that one also I am mindful of. So I can see who is praying for me. And it is working. And it is working. Our other focus in FY15, colleagues, is that we need to increase our resource base. The partnership is going through big time challenges. When I say big time, I mean big time. Why am I saying that? If I just digress a bit, some of you know I used to work in Australia. In those days, which is just 2 years ago, it's not a long time ago, we were struggling to allocate money to national offices. So my staff would come to me, where will this money go? Then I would ask Njeri, do you think you can do a project? Then Njeri would say yes. Then, okay, here's the money, 2 million for your advocacy. Okay, there's a project. Now, what do you call that project now? Hear My Voice. Hear My Voice. That's how it came about. As simple as that. But today, there is no money. So as we speak, I said yesterday, any underspending from what we in the US is gone. US reduced the number of RCs, Vision Fund. RCs means registered children. If you don't know, ask your neighbor. They reduced by 2,400 plus. Correct, Daniel? That, if you don't know, some of you, I'll not mention your name. If you don't know, it means it's equal to an ADP. So they reduced our funding for FY14 by an ADP. Now, an ADP average size, John, is how much? Tererao?
400 and 600.
Okay, so the average in a teachers is spread so that you don't go wrong. So just say 400 to 600. So whichever it is, that is a big amount to be reduced a budget. And they're reducing again for this year. So money is not there. That's why I said yesterday, let's manage what we have effectively. But also it calls for us to think of how can we raise resources in country. How can we raise resources in country? There's GIK here, There is money here in Uganda. Let's just think and open and engage. I still want us to focus and achieve more on our branding, profiling, and visibility. So that will still remain as a way of achieving our strategy. And our communications department, together with partnership and program development division, they will work with us to ensure that we are a people who are visible, who are profiled, and people know what we are known for. Oh, yeah, I see. Oh, yeah. You are doing a lot. I see many things. You are doing wonderful. What are we known for? We need to answer that question. Colleagues, we need to engage in what I call transformative conversations. I value people who are talking to one another. Let us, that's why I say, if you don't know, ask your neighbor. Talk to them. Transformative conversations are a way to go. Ask yourselves difficult questions. I strongly believe that not every question has an answer, but it allows you to think beyond what you think you can do. So, finally, brethren, for us to be kind, as I have said, we need to be kind towards ourselves. Self-kindness, as we learned yesterday,